start off by giving all praise to Yahweh. And we do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. We are here to prophesy the downfall of America. So, we get it. So we're gonna get into Gentiles, man. Cause we just talking to a sister and she brought up how she was a Gentile, right? Brother? You think the Bible came? The Bible? You reading the Bible? Yeah. How long for a couple minutes or something? How long you study the Bible or you just believe in God? All the community, okay, so you see this image right here, right? That's the image that was forced upon our people, right? Is that really what Christ looked like? How did Christ look? Brown. Make even more than just brown. He wouldn't be this brother complexion. He'd be like more around that brother right there, right? A little dark on the darker side. He'd be like wood compression. Yeah, we're gonna get you the exact description so you can know this. Then I'm gonna get into some other stuff, which I don't want to take up too much of your time, just for a little bit.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 from the top. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must surely come to pass.
So the revelation of Christ, meaning the revealing of him, right? So we're gonna drop down.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So his hair was white and he was woolly. You know, when people get older in age, what happens? Their hair exactly. So, and it was woolly. What type of people got woolly hair? Old people. No, it's called woolly hair. Oh, what's that on your head? Like sheep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like us, our people in general, we got that woolly. Look at that brother. All these brothers out here got that woolly texture. But bring that up, continue that.
As white as snow.
So it was as white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were red.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So your feet is the same color as the rest of your body, right? So it said his feet was like fine brass. You go to another translation, it said it was like copper. You know, copper is like a penny, right? So go ahead and continue with that.
As if it burned in a furnace.
So if you burn a penny, you ever burned a penny before? If you burn a penny, it'll turn real dark black, right? That's how his feet was? Yeah, that's how his whole appearance was. So the feet the same color as the rest of your body. You know, so if his feet was like that, what type of person would Christ be? What type of man would he be? A so-called black man, right? Okay, so now that goes straight to our identity. If Christ was a so-called black man, we the so-called black people, but Christ was he came from what tribe? Christ was a Jew, right? Yeah. He came from the tribe of Judah. All praises to the Most High. So, yeah, he supposed to do that because that's not Christ. That's not Christ. That's Caesar Borgia.
Yeah, I know.
That's the Pope's son. That's a homosexual. That's not how our Savior looked. And that's why I stopped you. That's why we talking to you right now. So if Christ came from the tribe of Judah, and Christ got that woolly hair like us, and he's a so-called black man like us, what tribe? Where do we come from? Of course, we born of God. We God's people. What tribe? What your father be a so-called black man? Okay, so you see where you at on this chart then, right? Judah. Christ came from what tribe? He was a Jew. He sprung out of Judah, right? Yeah, get
I believe on that, but it's like I do, but it's like I don't know. It's like a lot of people from, but it's like you gotta think about this though. You got Jews, you got Muslims, you got different races.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're saying that, like, what's the point you want to
Well, the point I'm making is like, okay, we all study different, like, studies. Like, some study Buddha, some study other gods.
But you want to know what separate the Bible and our God from all those idols and other so-called deities is that we got prophecies, stuff that actually was told thousands of years ago and came to pass. So let's say, like, if I tell you, like, hey, 5 minutes, somebody about to be in that corner with a yellow t-shirt on, and they're going to have some white flip-flops on. 2 minutes pass, somebody with that exact outfit be in the corner.
Can I say something? My bad. I will say this. They said that Christianity, I don't know, they said it's man-made. They said back then it wasn't irrelevant. Boozer, his teaching was teaching. And Christianity was just this back was history time. They said Christianity was man-made. Basically, it's like it wasn't even popping then. People think it was told me somebody made up back in century time.
Yeah, I mean, look, Christianity is man-made. Religion is man-made. The Most High didn't make religion. But what this Bible is, the Bible isn't a religion. This Bible is a history book, and it's laws, the statutes, and a government for our people, basically. So the same way you got the Constitution, this would be like our Constitution and our history book. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this can't be compared to religion. Because religion is just, I think the word religious means to bind. You know what I'm saying? So we not being binded. We free through this book. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why my pastor told me that's religion. I don't know my pastor told me.
That's why we not up here teaching Christianity. We teaching our heritage right now. That's why when I stop trying to say, oh, brother, do you know who? I'm not talking to you like the pastor right now. I'm talking to you to educate you on your history and who we really are as a people. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we already know that all this religion and stuff is man-made. That's why it's being pushed out how it is now. But if Christianity was really following this Bible, our people wouldn't be living how they is right now. The pastor wouldn't be eating pork if he was really following this Bible. The pastor, they wouldn't be so worried about tithes, but not worried about teaching their people if they follow this Bible. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we tell you it's a difference between that. That's why this is not a religion. This is our heritage. You go into this book, you find our heritage. They only tell you back to when we got off those slave boats, right? That's all. That's about as far as back as they teach. And now they start not to even teach that far back in school. So what I'm saying? So that cutoff point is getting further ahead now. You know what I'm saying? We just recently getting out of, well, kind of getting freedom. You know what I'm saying? Just a while back, we just marching the boat.
But we're not really, I don't think we really free.
We're not free.
We still working, we still slave. They just put a little dollar sign behind.
Exactly.
To show, to make people, they know people need money. You know what I'm saying? That's what get them to fall in line.
They just loosen the cuffs a little bit. We still chained up right now. You see what I'm saying?
Especially with this police and stuff and all that.
Oh, exactly. And that's in the scriptures too. The scriptures tell us that we're going to be getting killed by our oppressors all the time. And yeah, bring it up. But so yeah, back to my. He got it.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Every time a police officer killed a man, what happened? They said, oh, it wasn't our fault. He was resisting. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot him.
They got the alcohol power.
Yeah, but I don't know if you've seen the video footage with the brother recently. At his car, he got pulled over or whatever. Then the officer started trying to wrestle with him and all that. He got him, and he tried to tase him, but he moved the taser a couple times. But then he had turned him around, just put the gun to his head and shot him. But his dad, his little body cam turned off, but somebody else was recording. And he said that during the scuffle, it clicked off. But you know,
He turned it off.
And he on paid leave right now. He ain't fired, nothing. He's on paid leave.
Yeah, they not gonna fire him.
He's not gonna fire him. But that's why I said, who oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing we really want to tell you, brother. We got to come back to our heritage. The reason our people going through what we're going through right now is because we disobeyed the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So just like a parent does to their child, we're being chastised right now.
Yeah,
so
for real, they ain't never lied.
So how can we get away from that chastisement?
By following the Bible.
Following the Bible, following God's law. So right now, I see you got the Easter baskets in your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my sisters.
You know, that's something we gotta leave alone. They tell you Easter is about what? Jesus. But it's about his birthday. Or it's about his death. That's what it's about, his death and resurrection, right? But what the hell is some Easter eggs, some bunny eggs got to do with the Savior dying and being resurrected? It has nothing to do with it. What that come from is Ishtar, fertility god. So now they got our kids celebrating this stuff like, you know, what the hell our kids just be running around looking for damn eggs for?
You know what I heard?
What marriage is it?
I heard they said that Jesus' birthday really on the day they celebrate the Jews celebrate their little celebration they be having.
You talking about Passover?
Yeah, that's really they say they celebrating this shit like they celebrate Christmas and all that on their day. That's really they Jesus on.
See, what I said, we don't have a definite day as this is the day Christ was born, this time he was born. But we can see in the scriptures, pull that out real quick. We'll let you pull what you got. Yeah, I'll pull this out. Go ahead and pull what you got first, though.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, from the top. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the sons of heaven.
So what we not supposed to be doing is running the ways of the heathen. You know where this come from? This come from, I believe it was a Roman god, right? or Greek guys. He's either one of the two. And it was Ishtar, right? The fertility goddess. So that's not our custom right here in the first place. It's saying not to learn the ways of the heathen. But let's celebrate these folly days. Let's learn the ways of the heathen. We flowing in that. You doing that right now. Right? You're going against what the Most High told us to. But you've been doing it in ignorance. Because you wasn't never taught to know what you celebrate. Just like with Christmas, they tell you that's the birth of Christ. But that goes back to the sun god.
Trust me, I know where. That's what a whole lot of Santa Claus is dressing up. They be killing people.
Exactly. So on Renaissance, so this how we know Christ's birthday was around the Passover type.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
He was 12 years old. So you know, it's somewhere around that time. You know what I'm saying? But
Can I tell y'all something? Did y'all know that?